I want to talk with you about how do you grow your manufacturing business. A lot of the clients in our business coaching program have been people who own different manufacturing companies, from making small parts for the automotive industry to, actually I'm going to start over here again. I want to talk to those of you that are trying to grow your manufacturing company and give you some specific suggestions and things to look at in your business. First of all, how is it that you do your sales? From working with hundreds of thousands of businesses over the years, many of whom own manufacturing companies, you generally see two different patterns. Some companies will go ahead and sell based on an actual sales force that goes out and cultivate sales opportunities with their customers. For you, please consider formalized reactivation systems, referral systems, and other things to spark and generate more business. Even on the reactivation side, one of our customers in our business coaching program, Chad, had a third generation business. His grandfather started it with his great uncle, and Chad actually ended up buying it from his dad and from his grandfather as well. And this company, successful business, was doing about $2 million per year in sales when we started working with them. Well, they had one main salesperson plus Chad who did the selling for the company. We put together with them a formalized reactivation system. They went back to past customers with a defined offer like we talked about, and lo and behold, within 60 days they generated over $80,000 of revenue by reactivating 3 past customers. A really powerful strategy for you to consider. For those of you that do your sales through more of a bid process, a request for proposal, especially if you're submitting that and it's a blind thing, you have no real customer relationship with them, but you're just submitting the numbers and the proposal of what you can do to meet their job specifications that they posted out there on the web. For you, I'd say one of the most important things for you is to develop an expert system for how to find, grade, and make the choices for which jobs you're going to bid on, and to more quickly and efficiently and accurately bid out the jobs that you're going to do. For example, Brian Thompson, one of the business coaching clients we've worked with now for over 3 years, has an aerospace manufacturing company. They do about $15 million a year in their business, and one of the things for Brian and his company is they bid on most of their work comes in that way, where they have to put out a written proposal in a competitive environment. It's not like it's a person selling to do that. Well, one of the things that limits them is how many of these jobs can they find and make accurate bids on. And if they wanted to grow sales by 20 or 30%, oftentimes that means cherry picking more projects to bid on at a better price point that they can do that at. So an expert system that you can cultivate to help you sort through that, so it doesn't take the highest, most expensive talent in your manufacturing company to do that. How can you get some of your operational or your administrative staff, with the use of good systems and controls, to gather in the information, to process it and lay it out the right way so that you can do 2, 3, 4 times the number of bids going out to find the work that you want. Really important piece with that. Also, I find for manufacturing companies, for you, one of the big challenges is finding the right people. One of the manufacturing companies we work with literally lost out on a couple $1 million of revenue simply because they had a key hire for them in the engineering side of their business that went over a year of being unfilled. So what's your system for hiring for you and keeping great people? That's an important place for you. And I've seen it with the business coaching clients we've worked with that have had manufacturing companies, how important it is for them to have a really strong hiring practice system and a system for making sure that your place of work is a place where people want to stay. I would also say for you is you need to look at the financial pillar of your company. When I look at how we work with business owners in our coaching program, I would say that probably, 8 out of 10 of the people on the manufacturing side don't really have strong systems on the financial side, and that hurts them. It hurts them when they go for financing for more equipment. It hurts them when they manage cash flow. They don't have the predictability of income and expenses that allow them to make better decisions. And the place that gets hit really hardest of all is on the collection side, the receivable side. They're getting hurt not because they're not collecting, but the drag and the delay in their collection side really costs them. It hurts and hinders their sustainable growth rate. So these are some specifics I have for you. If you have a manufacturing company, I really want to encourage you more than any other type of business to take advantage of the resources here on the MauiMastermind.com website. So many free and very inexpensive resources are there to help you grow and build your manufacturing business as a business versus having it be reliant on you, the owner, or one or two other key employees. It's critical that you do that by building out the systems, the team, and the controls. Plus, because decisions that you make have such a far-reaching impact, and because the capital needs for your business are more expensive than if you ran an online business or a service business where you could be a little bit more nimble to change directions and not have a fixed cost of plant and infrastructure like you do for a manufacturing company like you own. I want to really encourage you that when you make strategic decisions, it's really important for you to have outside perspective and feedback on that, whether it be through a formalized business coaching program like we run here with Maui Mastermind, or from an informal board of directors that you're working with. For you, if you really want to take your business to the next level faster, one resource I want to encourage you to explore is to take a look at the business coaching program. You can see that tab. When you look at who we've worked with over the years, the co-author of one of our last books, Build a Business, Not a Job, Stephanie Harkness. Here she is. She's the former chairperson of the National Association of Manufacturers, a good friend, and been a Maui advisor now for years. She recently just sold her manufacturing company for a very lucrative deal for herself and for the other stakeholders involved. And so this is a core expertise of ours, how to help build and scale a manufacturing business. If your business qualifies, we'd be happy to do a complimentary business coaching session with you. We'll take 45 minutes to an hour with one of our coaching team members to help you explore what are the biggest leverage points inside of your business. How would we handle, if we were your business or if we were working with you, some of the key strategic decisions that you face. You'll leave that session with concrete and tangible ideas on how to grow that business to the next step. And if it's appropriate and if there's a fit, we'll even invite you to work together as part of our business coaching program. No obligation either way, but I really encourage you to take a look at that, especially if you're looking at how can I grow and scale my manufacturing company quickly, not over the course of the next 20 years, but over the course of the next 1 to 5 years to take it from where it is to a true level 3 business. Thank you, and good luck with you growing your manufacturing company.